So the mortal remains of 14 SANDF soldiers killed in the eastern DRC in January will finally be repatriated on Thursday. In light of this, calls are now growing for the government to also prioritise bringing back the wounded. These calls come amid reports that the South African government is deploying more troops to the DRC. Newzroom Afrika's Juniour Khumalo tells us more.
After weeks of anguish, the families of the 14 slain SANDF soldiers killed in the DRC are set to finally receive the mortal remains of their loved ones. They were initially expected back home last week, but this did not happen due to logistical challenges. The SANDF confirmed on Wednesday that a handover ceremony for the remains would take place at the Swartkorp Air Force Base in Centurion on Thursday. Defense Minister Angie Motshekga this week gave a breakdown of the provinces from which the fallen soldiers are from.
Of the people that have passed on, 7 come from Limpopo, 3 are from the Free State, 1 each from Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, and Northwest Province. And all the members will be raised to rest in full military honors for their sacrifice. And Chair, I must say, from the latest reports, yes, indeed, the delay is very disheartening. Currently, from the reports we're receiving, that they are still in Uganda, undergoing all the medical processes, and which we also are pressing very hard to get our deceased. We were hoping that we'll get them by today, but by the latest, we are told that Thursday they will be here.
The ANC's coalition partner in national government, the DA, has urged the SANDF to now also prioritise bringing back those wounded during intense fighting in the eastern DRC in January.
We know that there were amputations. We know that those soldiers who have been injured, some of them have been maimed and will carry scars for the rest of their lives. We know that they have been hospitalized in a field hospital run by the Indian Defence Force, and we are grateful for that. But we need them back in South Africa, and we need negotiations to go on to get those injured, and because it's not only the physical injuries that we need to take care of.
The DA's call comes amid reports by Reuters that the South African government has, since the death of the 14 soldiers, actually deployed 700 to 800 more troops to the war-torn Central African country. The SANDF has remained mum on the matter, while the DA claims it is aware of aircrafts leaving South Africa for the DRC.
What we know, and remember, nothing of this is confirmed by the SANDF. We know that some troops have left South Africa. We know that there were a number of flights between Waterkloof Airport Base as well as Lubumbashi. There are unconfirmed indications that we have a few hundred troops that have landed at Lubumbashi, most probably still at Lubumbashi. We don't know that. And nobody is saying or confirming this. If the intention would be a hot extraction of our troops, it would be a very, very bad idea, which will come at a massive price.
International Relations Minister Ronald Lamola has dismissed calls to withdraw South African soldiers from the DRC, stating that such action would be worse than surrender. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Juniour Khumalo at the Union Buildings in Pretoria.